The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers Generation Select's King Poseidon, also known as Piranacon in the US. Now you can see they're in their individual robot modes because I reviewed them individually prior, and today's video I'll be reviewing them combined. But before we combine them, let's go through what we have here first. We have from left to right Gulf, Lobclaw, Overbite, Tentakill, and Kraken, and last but not least Turtler. And I gotta say, I'm really glad I finally completed this set. I got mine from Hasbro Pulse, but this is a Takara Tommy Mall exclusive, and from what I can see, they're getting harder to get, so kind of glad I pre-ordered mine ahead of time from Hasbro Pulse. We did get it later, but the main thing is we got it, considering how fast these things has been selling out. This is probably the last combiner from the Combiner Wars era, I think. I kind of doubt they're gonna make Monstructor. I hope they do, but with the Seacons complete, I pretty much have a representation for all the Scramble City style combiners from Generation 1. Okay, let's just get on to combining the Seacons to form King Poseidon. He does have all these extra accessories, so I'm gonna put them out of the way here so we can focus on combining the robots first. And with that, we're gonna start with the legs. Let's start here with Gulf. Transform him into a leg. Now before I transform him, I'm just going to be putting King Poseidon in the default mode, basically the configuration that you see in the stock photos. So let's put his hands in, pull this out so we can open the legs. We're going to rotate the legs 360, bring this up a bit, flip the head down, and then we're going to close the legs, get them all nicely tucked in and tab together. There you go. Peg this in, rotate the arms this way, and tab this in here. Bring the fin down like so, and attach the feet, and then attach one of the fists, and this provides stability in the back. There you go. And let's put him aside. Next we're going to get Tentakill to be the other leg. Cover his hands. Bring his legs together. So I just realized this is a heavy retool of the Combiner Fembots. Just realized that just now. Let's bring this down. In my review of him, I was expecting a retool of a Terracon or a Dinobot. Bring this forward, flip the head in, close it back. Get this out of the way here. Then we're going to rotate the legs, and it's going to flip around like so. So this is going to tab into here, this part. There you go. Bring this piece down because this is where the feet will go, just like with the female combiners. So this piece is going to go in here. And then put this piece in, straighten them all out. Bring the hands up and rotate it like this, so. Do it on the other side. Then bring the beast legs down. And it's going to tab into here. And then flip this like so. And then we can add the foot along with the hand an extra hand for stability. Let's move these guys out of the way and let's focus on Turtler next. First, we're going to remove his cannons, straighten his arms, rotate them up, flip the paws, turtle paws, over. Next, we're going to take out the robot head, flip this and flip that like so. Flip open this panel and rotate the head and then close the panel back. Spread the legs out, rotate it this way like so. Bring this panel out, flip the feet in, and then we're going to bring the leg up like this, and this is going to tab into here. And then close up this area to form the chest. Flip it around, bring this part up, rotate it, and then tab this into here so it'll stay. Grab the back cannons, extend them, and then attach them to the back. Flip it over, rotate what becomes the thighs, and then we're going to get his shield, bring this up and peg it in. And there's some tabs up here as well. Now that he's done, let's put him aside. Next, let's grab Lob Claw, put his legs together, tab them in, untab the beast head, then bring the combiner port up, rotate the legs, flip the hands in, bend it here and rotate it around, and it will tab into here. And then let's attach the hand. And Lob Claw is done. Next, let's get Sea Wing. Tab his legs together along with the tail. Flip this panel out. We gotta tuck in the robot head. Bring that chest piece out and flip the robot head in and then close it back up. Bring this panel up and bring out the combiner port. Flip the hands in and put it at an angle here and tab it into here like so. The other side, and then this will flip in and tab into here. Rotate the lower part of the legs and add the hand. And he's done. And the last robot, who becomes the gun, we have Tentakill. Unpeg the beast legs so we can open the panels up. Rotate at the waist. Let's bring this up here. Close this and tab it in. Flip the lower legs up and peg it back in to hold it in place. Rotate the head, bring the peg out like so, and tab this guy back in. Rotate the arms and tab it in here. Rotate the fist to face forward. And from there, we're going to attach the gun to the front. And there you have Overbite in his weapon mode. Hey, let's put him aside here. Now I couldn't find this in the instructions, so I'm just doing this by some of the pictures that I saw, but you can combine all the melee weapons together. And let's do so here. So this just goes in here, like so. And they snap in together. This can peg into here. And this pegs into here. So let me get the hand out. You can do it this way. It'll combine like this in the. But there you have the melee weapon for King Poseidon. There are also no instructions on what to do with the guns and how to combine them. So this is just my personal take on it. Now you have the 6 seacon to be the gun, but sometimes that gun is too heavy. So there's a whole bunch of pegs in here that you can attach things to. Just messing around with some options here, but I guess it's up to you to be creative in what you want to make this weapon to be, but you get the idea. So, but we're gonna put this aside. Okay, let's get this guy combined, bringing up. And here he is combined, and for the gun, it actually goes in here. Let's take this panel out and connect in like so. And his melee weapon, there we go. And there he is, King Poseidon, aka Piranacon, all combined. Finally, the last Scramble City combiner for my Generations Chug collection. I gotta say, I really like King Poseidon. It is an awesome combiner, but it does have its flaws, and one of the flaws is kind of a major flaw for me. But let's go on with what I really like. I love the new hand design and the feet. Love that they're a lot bigger. Looks more beefier. The hands a lot more articulated. One part about the hand that I'm not liking is the weight of this staff is a lot, so it can tend to dislodge here. So far it's holding okay, but if you move it around it will dislodge. But other than that, I love the hand design. The major flaw with King Poseidon for me is the gimmick of the 6 seacon becoming the gun. Now, it worked well in Generation 1 because of the simplicity and the tightness of the joints, but because the way these joints are, he can't really hold the gun up without it doing this. It's too heavy. If they really wanted to make this gimmick useful, they would have changed the designs on this to be ratcheted, but yeah, because these are retools, I don't foresee that coming. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's hard because the whole idea is they're all interchangeable, so they would have to make more powerful ratcheted joints here on all the figures on the legs just to support the weight of this this weapon. But and unfortunately, it's part of the gimmick. So, you know, while I could use this gun, you know, make something out of it, the whole point of the gimmick is the 6 seacon becoming a weapon. Now, it's kind of cool that they have it here, but maybe it would have worked better if there was some kind of adapter to make it something similar to Megatron, like a fusion cannon type, where they hold it here or attach it here. That way all the weight is not on this part of the figure, which it's really too much. I mean, this is not light. So that is probably the biggest flaw for me with Piranacon. Now, it will display well, but you can't really get him into any cool action poses holding this weapon because it's too heavy, unfortunately. But I personally glad I got it. I'm happy to have completed all the Combiner Wars or Scramble City type combiners. I do hope we get combiners in the future like Raiden and Monstructor, but I'm pretty content that we at least got all the Scramble City type combiners so far with the Generations line. And for some size comparisons, here is King Poseidon next to Combiner Wars Superion. I did add some upgrades to him with these 3D printed feet and 3D printed hands. And here he is next to Earthrise Optimus Prime, and I think he fits in pretty well. It's pretty amazing how you go from this Silverbolt mold all the way to this Turtler mold. So my final thoughts on King Poseidon. As a combiner, I think he's pretty awesome. He does have one big negative, and again, that is the 6-member becoming a gun. None of the figures can support the weight of this gun, so you're not able to pose him in any way other than this. But even though it has that big negative, I'm still glad I got it. It looks great on the shelf, but just don't plan to pose it around, and worst case scenario, we kick one guy out of the team and then use this as a gun, which it could support. Anyway, that is it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.